Hello my gorgeous beings of light, welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I am Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. For those who do know me and are returning to my channel, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here, spending your time with me, trusting me to do readings, give you readings, stuff like that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You don't know how much. All of you who like, comment, and subscribe, you know, who interact with the channel, interact with me, who help to, I guess, push the channel forward in this YouTube algorithm, whatever they're going off of these days. But today's reading is brought to you by, let me stop. Was it a song that inspired this reading? I don't think it was a song this time. I think I was just seeing other readers doing like, oh, what does your person tell other people about you? And I was like, oh, that's a cute topic. I would like to know, you know? So it's like, what do they tell family, friends, people if they don't tell people, or they don't talk their business, they don't talk about you at all, what will they tell people? So if you don't know if your person's very talkative, if if you're a sneaky link, or you're not someone who's really like, a part of their life, what would they tell people about you if they were to talk about you? Because, everybody has their opinions, and my lips looking a little dry. I feel like I haven't filmed a reading in forever, guys. Like, the last time I sat down and filmed a reading was like Wednesday of last week, and then it's now Monday. I was like, where did the time go? I don't even know when this is going up, but I guess we'll see. So we're gonna get into that in this reading. Can I get a card for group 1, please? Card for group 1. Can I get a card for group 2, please? Can I get a card for group 2? Can I get a card for group 3, please? Can I get a card for group 3? Bring them back. Can I get a card? Okay. Yo, I'm gonna pull some more when we get to your reading. But already we have an interesting card for group 3. So for group 1, we have what? A blank card. Group 2, we have the Martyr. Learning the transcendent nature of a service to oneself or a cause. And then for group 3, we have the Victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Why group 1 we got a freaking... Come on, can I get another card for group 1, please? Because that's not cute. Like, if you've been watching this channel and you watch a reading where I use these, you know what I think of the blank cards. So we have Father. Okay, we have Father, talent for creating and supporting. I already got a message. Okay, I didn't get to the reading because the messages are coming through already. I'm sorry. Supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay, Father. So choose group 1, group 2, group 3. And this is going to be what your person tells other people about you. Okay? Come on, group 3, get it together. And I feel that's going to be an important message for you reading, for real. But group 1, group 2, group 3, the insert clip is going to be in the next clip after this one to see the options in front of you and choose that way. So you can meditate on them if you'd like. But without further ado, I will see you at your reading. Bye. Hello my gorgeous group 1s. If you chose the blank card or the Father, immediately messages are coming through. So first and foremost, we're going to start off with what I think of when I use this particular deck and I get a blank card. That there's something about your personality they don't know. There's something about you they don't know. They don't know that much about you. You guys never got to know each other that well. You don't know each other that well or at all, depending on who you're watching this reading for. A whole bunch of things coming through. But when this card always comes out, there's always something about that person's personality or you that you don't know too much about. So you guys don't know each other that well, okay? That's the first thing coming through. Now, the next card that I got to clarify that card, we got Father, okay? So this is giving absentee father. So they could think of you as someone who may have daddy issues because your father wasn't around. This person could be a father. They want to take on that role towards you because they see that you don't really know too much about yourself. It's giving like, someone who wants to guide and help, in that kind of way. And then there was something else that was coming through. I think I touched on all points. Yes, so this is going to be a reading about if you didn't look at the intro and watch the intro, or you didn't, I guess, read the title, it's going to be, what does your person tell other people about you? So it could be their therapist, it could be their children, it could be their family, it could be their friends, you know, it could be their doctor. You know what I mean? What do they tell other people about you? So we're going to be going over. So immediately, I don't think they know that much about you, be telling anybody anything, but what they do know about you could be about a particular father figure in your life. Okay, so if you guys talked about a father figure, you not really having a father, they could be a father, something about that is coming through here. So it's kind of like, because you didn't have a father, they want to take on that role for you. So this could be a father you're actually watching about, and he wasn't there. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I don't think this really has to be about a romantic partner. It could be about anyone, and what do they tell people about you. But like, it's definitely something about them, about you, that they don't know. Okay, which is why you're coming through as like a blank card. Or a wild card is what I just heard. So this person can think you're a wild card. Yeah, because they don't really know much about you. So we're going to get more cards from this deck in particular. So father is talent for creating and supporting life, a positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So this person, what they have seen, they think you would make a good leader, essentially. Okay, because the father is the hand that holds the back. It's like the backbone of the family. You know, the mother's there doing all the, I want to say active work. Like, she's making the meal, she's cleaning the house, she's helping with homework, and the father's kind of like the backbone there, keeping everybody in line, is what I want to say. So that could definitely be you, whether you identify as a masculine or a feminine energy. There's definitely someone who's a positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Because when I think of what a father provides a household, I think that the father teaches the kids life lessons. You know, they're the one that's teaching you how to change a tire. They're teaching you how to change your gas, to spark your car. They're teaching you how to drive. They're teaching you how to, I guess, pay bills. They're teaching you how to work. They're teaching you, you know, those are the kind of things I think fathers are well known for doing anyway in a household. And that could kind of be who you are, the strong and silent person that's always there to help silently guide people, you know. And I just saw 333, if that was important for anyone. Now we have a gambler. We have willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So yeah, wild card is what I'm getting here with the gambler card. Like, you're willing to do things, and I'm hearing out of the box. Out of the box. You're willing to do things out of the box for your desired outcome. You're not scared to do things that other people would not do, and you're not someone who listens to the naysayers or people's opinions in general. I kind of feel like you just are the kind of person who, I'm hearing you follow your own arrow. So wherever you feel is the best place to go, or whatever you feel like doing is what you're going to do, which is probably why you can come through as a wild card. Like, you probably aren't the kind of person who listens to what people say or what they have to say, or you follow advice very well. So this is something about you being maybe not a rule follower. Maybe you could be a little bit of a rule breaker. Like I said, you just follow your own arrow. At the bottom of the deck, we have a saboteur. Interesting. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the change it could bring to your life. But you're coming through as someone who is quite, maybe they see you this way, but you don't see yourself this way. Yeah, because there's something about this card coming out particularly blank that is just like, this person's not really seeing who you are. So this energy, you're coming through as the wild card, someone who doesn't really listen very well. You're a good leader though. You're the backbone, you know what I mean? People come to you for advice. I just keep seeing a hand holding, like, you know how sometimes if like you have a man, for those that do, and you're like, you guys are walking, they hold at the bottom of your hip, the bottom of your spine, in your back. That's what I'm getting, like somebody leading someone. That's usually how people hold people when they're leading them a certain kind of way. I just keep seeing a hand on someone's back. So it's kind of like comforting, leading, you know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe that's coming through. With the saboteur, there's something about them maybe not seeing you clearly, them not knowing enough about you to see you clearly, and they're just going off of their intuition here. But let me get some cards out on the table for what does this person tell other people about you? And when I said follow your arrow, the song by what's her name? Follow Your Arrow by Casey Musgraves was coming through, and I'm hearing love who you love, because you only get so many trips around the sun. Yeah, you only live once. You can be the kind of person who follows that motto where you only live once. You're going to do everything, see everything, go everywhere, you know, which is why you're kind of like a wild card. You could be the kind of person where, like, this person or someone in your life will just call you up and say, oh, where are you today? And you're like, oh, I'm here. Like, you're jet setting, traveling the world essentially, and you're never in the same place, you know, too long. I heard put them back. So what does the person that group 1 came to this reading for tell other people about them, please? What do they tell other people about them? We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, firecracker. Like, you can't be tamed. I'm hearing Miley Cyrus. I can't be tamed. You have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's something. Oh, the word came and left. There's something, I want to say risky, but not that. Wow. There's something very, I don't know, uninhibited is what I'm hearing as well. There's something uninhibited about you. There's something very risque. There's something very, what's that, where you can't do something, crap, what's the word? There's something very, oh Lord, this is not right. This is not right. Wow. Like, adrenaline junkie is, it's like, no. Wow, it's not coming through. But y'all know what I mean? Like, someone who doesn't really think too much about stuff. They just hop to it. They just hop on it. They just go after it. So obnoxious when this happens. We have Strength. Nobody can drag me down. I'm hearing Drag Me Down by One Direction. All my life you stood by me, but no one else was ever behind me. With your love, nobody can drag you down. So for those of you, this is a love interest. This person feels like all your, first of all, this could be someone you've known all your life, or maybe like 1 or 2 people, depending on the relationship you have with this person. This could be a love interest you've known all your life, and they feel like you've always been there for them throughout their whole life, which is why with your love, nobody can drag them down. Okay, that's how they feel. Okay, with Justice, that's a little vibe that I was getting Why can't I talk in this reading? That's crazy. Maybe this person could find it hard to articulate just, you know, how they feel about you, what they think about you. Justice, it's giving me that you were the person, like, okay, so if, for example, if this is a friend, you were the friend who was always sticking up for this person. You could have been the popular, outspoken, irrational, that's the word I was looking for, where you're not thinking, you're just doing, you know. You're not someone who, and then with there was something here as well. No, it was another group, okay, where you're kind of always putting yourself on the sword. You're falling on the sword to help other people. But with the Justice card, it's definitely giving me that you're going to stick up for anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. That could be how you met this person. You stuck up for them. I'm hearing blindly following. People would blindly follow you. And I love how here, this is someone who's like blindfolded in the Justice card, and all she is using is her reasoning. Like I said with that whole gambler, like, you only follow what you believe in. You have a certain maybe set of morals and codes that you follow behind, and you don't stray from that because your intuition told you this is how you're supposed to live. This is how we're going to live. I just saw 1010. And I'm hearing Ben 10, and then he had like a wrist that made him turn into different freaking aliens. So you could have like multiple different kind of personality traces. Because I think every alien that he had in that wrist slit had a different personality. So this person could maybe think that you have like different personalities sometimes, which is why they don't know what they're going to get. A wild card coming through again. You know, they never know what they're going to get with you. But maybe the Father and the Gambler are the most potent energies of yours that come through for this person, okay? Or it could be multiple people trying to come through and speak on what they tell people about you. So what they tell people about you is you're a wild card, you're a spitfire, you don't take any BS, you go with the flow, you're always going from here to there. You're not someone who sticks around very long, I kind of feel like. You could be like someone who pops in, like I said, and then leaves really quickly, or they only see you occasionally because you're always traveling or always doing your own thing, you know, that following your arrow. Knight of Swords, you're very good at talking. You're very convincing. You could be a little bit of like a hothead is what I'm hearing. You don't think before you speak, which I think I said already. So you could sometimes hurt people's feelings. We have the Strength card here. You are definitely, like I said, the backbone. Like, you lead people. People are willing to follow you into battle is definitely what I'm getting. Like I said, with that whole, they're going to follow you blindly with the whole blindfold and the Justice card. But they're also going to, you know, fight for you. Or this could just be you're always someone's going to fight for someone, and because of that, they're willing to follow you blindly, follow you to the end of the world. Okay, that's what I heard. Now we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, because you don't leave. Like, I feel like when it matters, you're there. Even if you do resonate with that whole being a jet setter, where you're going from this place to that place, you're always on adventures, you know. And I kind of feel like you're the person that always comes back to this person who you're asking about or you're watching this reading for. You always come back to them with these wild adventures. They're just like, wow, what kind of life are you living? Like, I need to know. We have heartbreak. This could be someone who you broke their heart. You maybe only saw them as a friend, but they saw you as more. Or they could just tell people you're heartbroken. I didn't want to say that. The love them and leave them kind of type, because that's what the Eight of Cups was giving me, but it was in reverse. So it's kind of like you love them and then you don't leave them. Or you're the kind of person who, when people get in relationships with you, when you guys break up, you still stay friends. If you understand what I'm saying. That kind of vibe. Where you guys break up, you're not with each other anymore, but you still remain friends. I'm hearing you're the kind of people pray for, is what I just heard as well. You're the kind of person people pray to have in their life, or just pray for as a partner, as a friend. I don't think it really matters in this instance here. I'm hearing you're a risk taker as well. People love that you take risks. Like I said, you follow your intuition. Like, even if it's like, I don't think your intuition will ever tell you something's wrong. I think it's always telling you when things are right. So you're always going after something. So you're, I'm hearing adventurous, you're courageous with that Strength card coming through. You're always ready to go into battle and fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want. You know, go out of your way, even if it means taking the harder route. You're suited and booted up, okay? You have your tire, you have your armor on, you have your army fighting behind you. This is giving Six of Wands, this card right here. Because it's like someone has their army ready to fight behind them. And it's kind of like, it could be like in a spiritual way with the Strength card. It could be you have a big spiritual army of people always there at your beck and call. Not your beck and call, just there protecting you. So that people could tell them that you're very protected. Which is how you're able to just follow your intuition. And, like, you know, it takes you to all these beautiful, wondrous places. I'm not gonna say that. They're like 18 plus messages were trying to come through. I'll just say this person, if you have been with them, would say that you're good in bed. There's a message that's coming through. Let's see what else we can get. I'm hearing you're beautiful when you cry, okay? So they could tell people that you're beautiful when you cry. You are a voice of reason. You're definitely someone who, I'm hearing an advocator. You're definitely someone who protects, with the Father and Justice card coming out. You protect other people. You're a defender. You could also be good at fighting, like actual physical fighting. I'm hearing hand-to-hand combat. What? You're good at hand-to-hand combat? What the heck? We have the spotlight. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords, you're definitely someone who loves the spotlight. Or I heard, no, the spotlight loves her. So people love you. People could gravitate towards you because of your energy, because of your go with the flow. I'm hearing devil may care kind of personality. People are just, you know, fascinated by you. They want to get to know more. You're definitely the kind of person who will fight for somebody, who will fight with somebody. I just saw 1555, so 555 can be important. You could have like a very powerful, like I said, the strength card is giving me, you have like a very strong backing of angel ancestors and spirit guides in the spiritual realm. Because Six of Wands will kind of give me more, you have people backing you in the physical, with the strength cards kind of like you have people backing you in the spiritual, the non-physical, you know, the metaphysical kind of vibe. You have animal spirit guides fighting for you too, with the lion here. A lion could be an important spiritual guide for you, or that could be your spirit animal. People that you say, oh, like a lion is my spirit animal. So you act very regal, in charge, you know, head of the pack kind of vibe with that lion card. That could be how you act. So, you know, people like joke around and say, oh, like this is my spirit animal. You could say a lion is that would be your spirit animal. We have the movie star. Wow, we have the spotlight and the movie star. You could be someone who's in the spotlight for real, and people gravitate towards you, and this person says, oh wow, this person's like so magnetic, everybody loves them, they're always going to bat for someone, they will never leave anybody, you know, in the dust by themselves. You're not someone who's like who's gonna run when someone needs help. You're gonna sit there and fight them, and it could be because you have such a powerful backing that your intuition just tells you you'll be okay if you fight for this person. Just go and do it. Other people would be like, oh, I don't have that spiritual protection, just let me run. You know, we have the graphic tee, but you are also someone who could do very casual very well. You do casual well. So you are someone who's in the spotlight, which are also someone who is very casual. So you have your moments of dressing up, you have your moments of dressing down. What does their person tell other people about them? Okay, we have the ringleader. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're the head of the circus. You could be someone who adopts like misfits, people who don't fit in. Because it's really funny how I was really watching the live action One Piece on Netflix last night, and the second episode, I don't want to spoil it because anybody maybe hasn't watched it, but there's a pirate who has a crew, and his name is Buggy, the pirate, and he's the bad guy, of course, but what he does to get people on his team is he goes around adopting misfits, people who don't belong, people who feel like their light was dimmed kind of thing. And that's how he became like so powerful, because he was going around recruiting people who felt, you know, left out, who were freaks, who were nobodies, who were outcasts kind of thing. That could be you, but not in the evil villain kind of way. It's also giving me Hugh Jackman's character from The Greatest Showman. How you're someone who people literally just want to, you have a good, what do you call it, a pitch. You have a good pitch. So I'm just remembering how in that particular movie, he went from someone who was poor, who went around and who saw the beauty in people who were outcasts, the dregs of society, I guess you can call them. And he made it into like a thriving business. And then also, once again, he was like, I don't know what was happening, but I think he wanted to spend more time with his family because his marriage was like in trouble at this point in the movie, and he wanted to recruit Zac Efron's character to come and be the ringleader of the circus, to give him a break or more time to be with his family. And Zac Efron was like in the upper crust of society. He was like, what do I feel like? Who am I to be the ringleader of all these people in the circus? What they got to do with me? You know what I mean? I would be the laughing stock of my high society people. Why would I do this? And it's like, because you know you have more to live for. So I think at this point in the movie, he was a drunk, or he like always drink, and he was wasting his life away, didn't really have a job. I feel like even his parents were telling him in the movie, like, what are you doing with your life kind of thing. And I guess Hugh Jackman's character saw that. I think it's something P.T. Barnum is who he was supposed to be, the person who made the circus, what we know as a circus. And Zac Efron's character was just like, child. Hugh Jackman's character saw something that he saw in the rest of his outcasts in Zac Efron's character. And there's a whole song of him trying to convince, Zac Efron's character to be the ringleader and join the circus. And he eventually, after being so like, no, I would never, he says, okay, fine. Like, how much you pay me though, you know? That's what I'm getting. You have like a good sales pitch. You have like what is it called? Like this gift of gab, but it's also like is it a silver tongue? Like, you're good at convincing people to do what you want with the Knight of Swords. And the King of Swords didn't want to come out in the beginning. Yes, you're a good ringleader. You would be a good leader, period. Because like I said, I keep giving the lion. And the lion is the head, what do you call it? The king of the jungle. Then we have father. The father is the backbone, the strength, the leader of his family. And then we actually have ringleader coming through for real. So what else do I want to pull from? I'll pull from here. What does their person tell people about them, please? But yeah, some of y'all is a love them and leave them type. Y'all the heartbreaker. You break hearts. You could have broken this person's heart. You're also definitely someone who's like a movie star. You could be someone who's an actress. You love the spotlight. Like I said, the spotlight loves you. I keep hearing, like, no, the spotlight loves them. But I think it's very easy for you to get people to, you know, hop onto the bandwagon. And I want to know why this trick is acting up. Get it together. We have twin flame recognition. You know this soul that mirrors your own. They can walk around telling people you're their twin flame. Especially if there was some heartbreak in your connection. Because, of course, I think that is one of a key factor in twin flame relationships. They take a while to... should I say, like, find smooth waters? They take a while to, I want to say ground as well. They take a while to ground. Like, y'all be going through a lot, okay? So they can walk around saying, I recognize them as, you know, my twin flame, whether you guys are together or not. And it says, you know this soul that mirrors your own. So you're like, oh, that's my twin flame. Or we have manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. So I do feel like they walk around telling people that you're the one. Which is like, how cute. They walk around telling people you're the one. They're like, oh, that's my person. That's my one. Okay, we have psychic connection. Wow. I didn't even know this was in the deck. I love it. We have your communication goes beyond mere words. They tell people they feel you guys have a psychic connection. Wow. I love readings like this. I'm just like, wow. Like, can you imagine, like, the person you're thinking about walking around telling people, oh my gosh, that's my twin flame? First of all, what do you know about twin flames? Like, I love it. Like, I love the wokeness that's going around these days. And they're telling people, that's my person. That's the one. And then they're telling people we have a second connection. So if you felt that you had a second connection with this person, if you're watching for, you know, like a love interest, they have been telling people the same thing. And I love to see it. I love to see it. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, a card flipped over. What was it? Like, I just love to see it. The wokeness. We have love language is gift giving. So they would tell people they either love to give you gifts, and that's their love language for you, or you love giving gifts. That's your love language to people around you. So we have tokens of reciprocity, hold cherished memories. This person could have gifted you a dog, and they tell people they gifted you a dog. This is a cute reading, guys. Oh. They say you're the head of the pack. You're a heartbreaker. You're a jet setter. You're a spitfire. You're spunky. You're a firecracker. And there's a lot they don't know about you. They'd love to know more. You follow your intuition, and it comes through for you every time. Like, you have great follow through. You whip them into shape. I'm hearing you're a young whippersnapper. What? That's what old folks say. They said you're a young whippersnapper. I'm just imagining an old guy, hunchback, walking with a cane, gummies in his mouth, like, you know, gummy teeth, or no teeth at all. Those young whippersnappers. That's what I'm... So you could have somebody who's like really older who's talking about you. That's funny. Like, I'm hearing like maybe a grandparent or a great-grandparent. Okay, so we have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. So They could tell people that you're avoiding them, that you guys aren't talking, that you're mad at them for some of you, okay? And you're not dealing with it. But every time they may want to bring it up, the problem up to you to fix it, you're like, not today, you know? And I'm hearing Not Today by Alessia Cara. That song could be important for some of you. We have the Phoenix, a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change mind. This person's telling people they want to start something new with you. If this is a relationship that may have gone to shiz, okay, with the heartbreak coming through here, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, if they don't want to walk away from you, they want to stay with you. They're telling people that, oh, she walked away from me, but I'm saying she, but you know what I mean? They walked away from me and I want them back, you know? Because they're the one, we're twin flames, we have a second connection, okay? We're not done yet, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. But yeah, they would say, I want to start over. They're telling people, I want to start over with her, I want a new phase, kind of thing. We have Coffee Cup, we have meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. You're good at conversing, of course, with the Knight of Swords, I think I said. You're good at making conversation. If I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. But this person loves to meet up with you and talk. But like I said, what they're telling people, that they want to meet up with you and talk. So if this is a in separation kind of thing, this person may want to, you know, reach out to you soon. And whenever they're with you, they do like to savor the moment, you know, because it feels good to be with you. Especially with the Ace of Wands. Like I said, this person's very attracted to you as well with the Ace of Wands. For those of you where this is a love connection. Then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Yep, that not today. This is someone from the past that you may not have wanted to come through, but they came through anyway. That not today and the Grim Reaper. And the Death card did want to come through. The Death card did want to come out in reverse, but I put it back. It was a Death card in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. But it's kind of like they're telling people that your the relationship is over, you know? That you broke up with them, you left them, you broke their heart kind of thing. That's what I'm getting, yeah. And you haven't given them a second chance. So because you kept maybe, I'm hearing refuting them and telling them no, they decided to boss up and get their life together. Maybe in hopes that by them working on themselves, that they'd be able to attract you again because they consider you their twin flame. And last but not least, we have Love Call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So I do feel like, I'm sorry, this is not funny. I do feel like for some of you, this person has reached out to you and told you how they felt, and you kind of turned them away. You would say, not today. You would dead the connection. You would tell them, I'm not giving you a second chance. I don't want to be with you. Oh boy. And this person, I think they want to express their love. Now, for those of you where you're in separation with this person, and they have not reached out recently to tell you anything, but you wouldn't mind hearing from them, I think this person is going to they're telling people right now that I'm growing right now, I'm transforming my life. I want to put an end to, you know, whatever chaos came to this connection before. I want to reach out to them, express what I want with them. I want them to let them know. I want to let them know that I'm thinking of them. And I want to meet up with this coffee cup here. Okay? This person is definitely telling people that every time they try to talk to you, you're like, no, not today. They love talking to you, though. They think about you a lot, but they don't always let you know. Yeah. But I feel like this person thinks that you took a gamble on life and you're winning. So you take a gamble on life and you're winning. You go after what you want. You do what you want with the Ace of Wands. You don't really, it's not like you don't think of the consequences. It's just like your intuition leads you to these opportunities, and they're just like, wow, watching from the sidelines essentially. I'm getting you guys aren't really talking, and they're like, wow, this person they're awesome. They're the ringleader. They're a young whippersnapper. They're getting their life together, whipping everybody around them into shape. They're just kind of like, they love to see the way that you're transforming your life, whether they're a part of it or not. But they're definitely some of y'all. This person wants to come back in, and they want a new beginning with the Phoenix and the Love Call and the Coffee Cup. So for some of y'all, they keep saying that, okay, this person's like, oh, they keep rejecting my calls and telling me, no, not today, no second chances. And for others of you, they're like, I want to come back in and give this person a call, give them a chat, give them a ring, meet up with them and talk about a new beginning, rekindling, a new transformation, you know, a new phase in this relationship. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope the reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe of Divine Family. I'd love to have you. I don't know why I'm laughing. This reading was just funny. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. It's my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is the last time that I'm seeing your face, you're seeing my face, then I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. If you chose the Martyr, then this is your reading. And this is going to be a reading about what does your person tell others about you, what they tell other people about you. It could be their therapist, their friends, it could be their family. What do they tell others about you? We're going to get some more cards. So we have the Martyr. We have learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So they think that you are someone who gives your full self to a cause. You throw your full self into a project. It's kind of like you are I'm hearing you're the kind of person who embodies that thing. So if you go through like a phase of liking, I heard K-pop or K-dramas, that becomes your whole personality for a few months because you give your all to that passion of yours. Now, 3 months down the line, you could not be into K-dramas anymore, and it could be K-pop, or it could be you have different fixations on K-pop bands. So it's like you always give your full self to whatever you're passionate about, but I think it's always you become that thing, you know? I was reading something about a Libra moon where they say a Libra moon mirrors their favorite person, or they mirror their favorite people. And Libra risings, they mirror the personalities of the people closest to them at the time. It was something like along those lines. And that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Even though that's not what a martyr is. But I'm just getting that vibe just overall. You're someone who gives your all, and that becomes your entire personality for a while until you move on to your next thing, okay? There's something here about purple, but a martyr is definitely someone who falls on the sword for everyone else. They're the person who is risking their life, risking their comfortability, risking their purpose, you know, risking how they are perceived by others just to make everyone else feel comfortable. So it's kind of like a people pleaser in a way, but more advanced and evolved than that, I would say. So we're going to get some more cards for what do they tell people about you. They could be like this person has like one mission, one purpose in life, and they just give their all to it, you know? When it comes to like jobs, but I feel like when it comes to passions as well, you give your all. So you're definitely like a fangirl or a fanboy, because you're giving your all to a fandom. You're giving your all to a book. Like I said, it becomes your whole personality. You're giving your all to music. So whatever you choose to, you know, believe in or put your time and energy into, you just give all of yourself, to the point where you may not have enough time for this person or even people in your life, kind of thing. But I think that is your purpose, because it says learning the transcendent nature of to oneself or a cause. So I do think it is a part of your purpose to like throw yourself into things so fully. Like there are people who are just passionate about their things to a certain extent, to where it's like giving, you know, someone who is a parent and they're walking around showing people pictures of their baby. Like, isn't my baby the cutest baby you've ever seen? And their child may not be the cutest baby ever, but it is to them. And that's also you with your passion projects, as it says 333. Like with your passion projects, you're someone who just walks around telling everyone about it, because that's just who you are now. It's like, you know. Then we have an addict. Wow, that took a turn. So we have addict. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So I do feel like this is the opposite of what the card means. Like an addict is you're the opposite of that as well. But you could also be someone who becomes addicted to the things that you love. You could easily become addicted, but I don't think you are someone who is so easily, like, you know, tempted by what could become addictions, like maybe shopping addictions, food addictions, drug addictions, you know, physical proclivities addictions, if you know what I mean. Certain kinds of things. You're not someone who easily succumbs to that, because this is someone who's pushing all of that darkness away, all that darkness and fogginess away. So I kind of think you are someone who doesn't like to be, you don't like their reality or mind to be altered. So like the way things get altered when you smoke. I just saw 444. Or when you drink, or when you do certain kind of things. You're not someone who goes chasing that high, because you get that high just by being in this energy of you're full on your passions, you're full on life kind of thing. So I think it's easy for you to like snap people out of their stupor when they're in like a funk, or when they're in like an addictive, you know, phase or something. And it's because it's easy for you to find other enjoyment in other things, you know, to put your all into something. And it could be hard for other people to find their purpose or to know what they're here to do. So they kind of resort to other things to fill up their time, you know? Like, you're giving me the vibe of someone who could easily read a book for a whole day and just be happy. And reading a book is not in any way addictive, or even if it is an addiction, it's not going to be a bad one that's seen as bad, like a vice, I would say, you know? Even if you are using it to escape. Nobody ever, reading, I never heard of one. But now if you're smoking, for instance, like that can hurt you, or hurts your physical body. So it's kind of like you, even if you do have addictive tendencies, you become addicted to things that are not like bad for you. And I just saw 555, so I'm seeing 333, 444, and 555. Now we have a bully. We have highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Now what I'm getting from that card is people fear you because you're not easily taken control of. Okay? Or that's what this person tells other people, that you're not someone who's easy to pull the wool over their eyes or to get one over on. You're definitely not someone who's easy to tempt, you know? Like how other people... Who's that? Like how other people... I was watching... What is it called? Shits and Gigs. Not a podcast. They are a podcast, but I watched them on YouTube, and they were having like an episode of what would it take. No, it was like this lady pulled up with a dog, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dog is so cute. And the lady was like, oh, she just had puppies, would you like to go see her puppies? And she's like, yeah. And the girl essentially followed the lady to her car to see the puppy, and the girl later realized, oh my gosh, like it was so easy for someone to lead me to their car for me to see a puppy. I could have been kidnapped or murdered. Like, what was I doing, you know? Like, and then James was like, that would be me. He's like, I wonder what it would take for someone to, you know, get me to their car. And he was talking about how he's like addicted to like Monster, the energy drinks. And he's like, they would have to tell me they have like an ice cold fridge of like limited edition Monster energy drinks to get me back to their car. And it's kind of like, you see how easy it was for him to be swayed, and how easy it is for another person, like, oh, like she just had puppies, you want to see? And you just follow that person to their car, not knowing if the puppy was there or not. They could have knocked you over your head and dragged you away. I kind of feel like you are someone who would not fall for that kind of thing. You'd be like, oh no, it's cool, like I'm seeing the dog, I don't have to see the puppy. Or, you know, bring the puppy to me. Like, you're not someone who will be so easily swayed into those kind of situations where you're going to be abducted, or someone could pull the wool over your eyes or get one over on you. That's what I'm going, oh, how these cars flew away? How so many cars came out, child? Okay. Now we have Alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. That's what I was getting with the whole, you give your whole, like, you give your all to something that lights up, that makes you feel happy, that lights up, makes you feel happy inside. That's what I'm trying to say, essentially. And it like with the base motives, it's like it was just a passing interest one day, and then it became your whole life out of nowhere. That's basically what I'm trying to say, you know. And then you turn it into golden wisdom, you make it work for you. An alchemist, like very original. You're like a very original thinker, very original person, very creative. And then we have a light attribute. Okay, not a light attribute, we have a blank attribute. So this always gives me that there's something this person doesn't know about you. So they could tell people that there's something I don't know about them, I want to know more. You know, this person pulls me in and makes me want to know more. And then we have Father. Wow, so you may be called to group 1. If you feel called to group 1, that may be the same person saying different things about you, or someone else saying things about you. But we had Father and this exact same combo for group 1. Oh no, those are the 2 cards that were over there and I brought them over here. Okay, so that was for a reason, I feel like. So yeah, I'm like, oh, 2 more cards fell out, because I think 2 cards splattered and fell over there on that side of the screen that you can't see, and I just dragged them all over here. And I'm like, wait, 4 fell out? No, this is from group 1. So maybe that was a sign that you guys need to watch group 1. Yeah. So whatever messages were supposed to be from these 2, go watch them group 1. But yeah, there's something about your personality this person does not know. That's all I'm getting from this deck, though. I'm going to move on to the tarot, guys. What does their person tell others about them, please? What does their person tell others about them? I don't think you're like a bully. Because I'm getting that song from Phineas and Ferb. He's a bully, he's a bully. Oh, yeah, he's a bully. His something is the shape of a thing something. Oh my gosh. And if you want to avoid being mangled, something, you got to get in the shape. And by shape, I don't mean a triangle. That's if you watch Phineas and Ferb, you know the episode I'm talking about, okay? So it's the episode where Buford, I think his name was, wanted to fight Phineas for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't remember exactly why Buford wanted to fight Phineas, but the song is basically like a hype up song telling Phineas if you want to beat him, you have to, like, you know, get into shape. And by shape, I don't mean a triangle. Because Phineas's head was shaped like a triangle. Yo, guys, I can't. Because I'm just like, I'm trying to explain this to you, and it's still so funny after all these years. You could be someone who is hilarious and cracks people up, because I don't know why that just made me laugh. It made me giggle, as you can see. Basically, yeah, you don't like a bully. You're going to stand up for people, which I love. And I came through in group 1, so if you that could be extra confirmation to go watch group 1. And by shape, I don't mean a triangle. Oh my god. Like, who comes up with these lyrics? Who, child? Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving me you don't have to work very hard to get what you want. And this could be said as like a slight or a good thing. So take it as it resonates. Like, this person just gets whatever they want. They don't have to work that hard. But does this person, are they in the inner workings of what you're doing? Do they know that you don't have to work that hard? Oh, okay. It's just their opinion, though. Don't come for them the way I am. We have the moon. Yeah, like I said, there's something about you that they don't know. They want to know more about. It could be you have like this person would tell people you have a great work ethic, and they love to know more about your work ethic, or they love to know how you got to where you are now, how you got to be so successful. That they want to know what you did, you know? They want the blueprint. We have the Queen of Cups. You're someone who's very caring. You're someone who's very sweet. Someone who is very intuitive, and you lead with your emotions. I kind of feel like you are someone who definitely makes people feel very comfortable too. You could attract a lot of addicts. This person could be an addict. Let me stop. You could attract a lot of addicts, okay, with the Queen of Cups energy. Because the Queen of Cups is the kind of, I feel like, the lost soul magnet. She attracts people who want to feel, because she makes people feel, you know? She taps people into their emotions. So by people being attracted to them, that could be people whose emotions are closed off, which is why a lot of empaths, light workers attract a lot of narcissists and energy vampires, because people want what they have, you know? This person could tell people you attract a lot of energy vampires, or you're just someone who's very sweet, caring, nurturing. You're good with the arts. You're good at comforting people, okay? It's giving therapist vibes. Where when people want to be comforted or want to confide, they come to you. Because I'm hearing you're like a vault. So people could tell you secrets and you're good at keeping them, you know? What else does group 2's person tell others about them? You have a great work ethic that allows you to work smarter, not harder. Okay. Here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing they tell people you're like freaking beautiful, you're banging, but you don't know it. I don't know why I heard banging. You're gorgeous and you don't know it. Because the Queen of Wands is definitely someone who would use her feminine wiles to her benefit. You're someone who is more in your Queen of Cups energy, that you may not see yourself as a Queen of Wands, you know? But they see you as a Queen of Wands. They're like, wow, this guy is like smoking, you know? But you would never, why do I keep doing that? You would never, but this person, you would never use your physicality to, you know, lure someone in. or you're someone who's beautiful and you don't know it. It's giving One Direction. You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful, because you're so unaware of your beauty. Whether you're feminine or masculine energy, you're the kind of person who, you are just gorgeous, you're beautiful, your energy is like so pure, and people are so attracted to you, but it's like you don't even know why people are attracted to you. You really don't understand the full scope of it, you know, because you're kind of oblivious, even though you're someone who is also very intelligent and smart, you know, that kind of vibe, where we all like the cute guys who don't know they're cute because they don't act in the cocky way that, you know, most guys do once they know how attractive they are. It's giving late bloomer. It's giving nerd. Nerd who have like a what is it called, glow up, and now they don't understand just how attractive they are, because they still operate in that mentality of nobody wanted me when I was a nerd, and I'm still that nerdy person, so why would they want me now? Not knowing your body went through a whole glow up. That's the vibe I'm getting from y'all. They telling people that, oh, this person went through a whole glow up. Like, even if they knew you in high school, wow, this person cleans up nice, you know, they have a nice place, everything about you is nice. Like, what is this reading anymore? I don't even know. We have the Chariot. Wow, okay. You're powerful. You make things happen. I'm hearing making money moves. I don't dance now. I make bloody moves. Say, I don't gotta dance. I make money moves. Something like that. Now you say you gonna do what to who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. We in the club just to party. I'm here. I get paid a fee. Oh gosh. I'll be in and out the bank so much. I know they tired of me. Honestly. Don't give up. But I'm sorry, I'm done. That's your vibe though. Like, you're making money moves, you're making bloody moves. You walk around stepping on people's necks with your bloody heels, red bottoms, okay? Long heels, red bottoms. You walk around stepping on necks, okay, with your red bottoms. You're definitely someone who could be maybe a little aggressive. You could have like something with this Addison bully here. I do feel like you could be someone who's like a good at I'm hearing getting their way. Cool, heard that. But it's like giving me the vibe of you're definitely someone who's not scared to be like the aggressor. You're not someone who's afraid to speak their piece. I'm hearing, I think that's a part of a song, but the song's not coming through. Like, you're not scared to just, like, you know, fully immerse yourself, chase after what you want. A little bit of group one's vibe is coming through here, but it's like in a different way. I'm trying to articulate it. Like, you're successful as heck. Like, or this person sees that when they're telling people that, because the Chariot card is someone who leads their team to victory, okay? So if you were going to be on any team in, I guess, NFL, NBA, whatever, you would win every year, back to back, no fail, without fail, the MVP, the most valuable player award. That's what you're giving with the Chariot card here. You're the most valuable player. You have no problem fighting for what you believe in, fighting against negativity, you know, speaking your piece, essentially, is what I want to say. Like, even if it creates like not bad PR or bad press. Maybe you are someone who's in the spot in that kind of way, because I'm like, bad PR and bad press, what is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. That's the vibe that you're giving, where you don't care. You're gonna be someone who speaks, you're outspoken. There we go. So where that's coming through, whether it's gonna give you dirty looks, whether it goes against like maybe a bigger corporation or someone who has a bigger voice than you, you're not scared. Wow. You have the Emperor. What? You are? What is this? And who are you? You're the leader. You're someone who's in charge. You're the head honcho. You're the HBIC. You're the head person in charge. You're the person who's not to be bleeped with, okay? You're the person who's not to be messed with. You are someone, like I said, like, even if you were someone who was in the industry, I'm hearing an industry plant. People could think you are an industry plant in whatever industry you whatever industry you reside in. People can consider you an industry plant. Because I remember who they were trying to say it's an industry plant. That girl, make me sad. Tyler, I think it is. They're saying she's an industry plant because her song just like blew up so quickly. She came out of nowhere, kind of thing. And people were saying, no, she's been working hard for a long time. She's not an industry plant, da 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 da. And because you reach success so quickly and easily, people could think that you're a plant in whatever industry, you know, you are in. Because it's so easy for you to be successful, you know. But it's not. You're not an industry plant. you're just good at getting things. You're like, it's giving good luck charm, you know? A reference just came through. Wow. Like, was there a movie once upon a time that like someone found like a lucky something, whenever they wore it, they would just be, was it a sock? Was it an episode of Zack and Cody? I don't know if that's where this was going, but I do feel like Zack and Cody had like a pair of lucky socks, or it was a lucky shirt. Because I remember at one point they like ripped it apart and somebody had the sleeves and somebody had the bodice or whatever. It was a lucky shirt. So whenever they would wear it, like they would go outside and anything they wanted would happen to them. And in the end, they ended up fighting over it. To the point where, like I said, they ripped it apart and somebody had just the sleeves and somebody had just the body. But whenever they would wear that shirt, they would just everything would just go well for them. And that's kind of the vibe you're giving, where everything goes well for you and people are like, oh wow, she's an industry plant, or she shouldn't be that successful, or he shouldn't be that successful. They just started this, how are they so good at this, you know? And it's like, you're just good at it. So you can get good at a lot of things, which is why I was saying here with the wow. Yeah, I said that. I was like, you work and people think you don't work hard enough for what you get, so you don't have to work very hard, and that could be what they're telling people. Or they're saying, oh, people think they don't work too hard, but they really do. It's giving, like, people like, oh my gosh, you don't do anything, or you don't do enough. Or it's kind of like how people tell you, or tell people in general, oh, content creating is not a job. Like, that's not a 9 to 5. You didn't go to college for that. Like, but then they be the most successful people out here. Like, that, they be, not even rich, they be very comfortable. Because they be having their big houses, once you do it the right way. And it's kind of like, yes, there is a way for you to achieve success, you know, and abundance without having to break your back and go work a grueling 9 to 5 job. Like, just because they're doing content creating and it seems fun and easy doesn't mean it's not, you know, it's not hard. It's not difficult. It very much is. And it is time consuming in its own way. You know, just not in the traditional way of going to 9 to 5 and coming back home. You know, it's more, you know, inconsistencies involved. So it's kind of like very unpredictable. Sometimes you have good months, sometimes you have bad months, you know. It's not consistent, but it's still successful. So people may think that they see you as the successful person on the outside, but they're not seeing the inner workings. And this person's like, I've seen the inner workings. They work hard for what they do. Mind your business, you know. They could definitely be sticking up for you out there, telling all these people, mind your business. They work hard for what they do. They're a champion, you know. Do you realize that you are a champion? Oh yeah. Yes, I is. Isn't that a Kanye song? I was hearing Champion, but I was hearing the other one by is it Chipmunk? Is it Chipmunk? It's I think it's Chipmunk and Chris Brown. And I think that song came out like around the time where he was being really like condemned for what he did to Rihanna back in the days, you know. And he was like basically explaining, I used to see my mama getting beat down. Is that the real definition of me now? I fell off, back on my feet now, headed to the sky, can't even see down. Award shows I pour my heart out, and people still steady trying to put my flaws out. And I'll be lying if I said it ain't get to me, but I'm a champion, legend, history. Some people like to learn. Some people wait their turn. Some people, but not me. I was born a champion. So it's kind of like, you don't wait your turn. You don't watch and learn. You just go and make things happen for yourself. And then when they do happen, you're an industry plant. You didn't work hard enough. Like, no. That's what this person's telling people. They're either defending you, or they're fanning the flame, and they're, you know, spreading the fodder about you, the gossip, the chisme. They're spreading the chisme about you, but I don't think so, though. Like, all jokes aside, I think this person is definitely, you know, bigging you up kind of thing. I'm hearing blowing smoke up your booty, because we have the bully card here, and it's the big angry cloud. Can you come here? Blowing smoke. So where some people may consider you a bully for maybe, you know, defending yourself or for speaking out against certain things, this person's like, oh no, you fight for your advocate kind of vibes. Like, I think I said that already. You fight for what you believe in. You're a leader. You're like, you know, you're one of a kind. You're a head in your field. Is that the proper way to say it? You're a stonehead, a figurehead in your field. People in your like I said, industry aspire to be as successful as you, or you're just seen as the, what is the word? You're seen as the benchmark, I think it's the proper word, that like the benchmark, you're seen as what people aspire to be. Okay, so I'm going to get some cards from here for what else this person tells people about you. Ooh, we have the mother, because I'm a mother. You could be doing all this and be a stay-at-home mom, or you could be doing all this and be a mother. Like, child. And I have the golden ticket. So if you're not a mother, people think you have the golden ticket, like in whatchamacallit, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where he was a poor boy living in a crowded home, living with his grandparents, and he just so happened to win the golden ticket to go to the chocolate factory. It's raining or something. We have the masterpiece. Yeah, people think of you, this person thinks that you're so, like, with that Queen of Wands, like, you're sexy. Like, in the songs, like, I'm sexy and I know it. You're giving that you're sexy, but you don't know it. What is this? We have the Princess of Pop. I'm gonna put these back. Excuse me. What does this person tell people about my group? Twos. We have the Goddess. Wow. We have the Goddess. Yeah, and this person's pregnant. Wow. Like, you would make an amazing mother. That's what they tell people. They tell people that you would make an amazing mother, because you're just someone who is so caring with the Queen of Cups, but you're also firm with the Emperor and the Chariot card. You go after what you want here, but you're also someone who is very mysterious and, like, ethereal kind of vibes. It's giving, like, polarizing, like, polarity, where you could be night and day, dark and light, Sometimes you're mysterious, sometimes you're not, kind of thing. And there could be, like, a lot of mystique around you, where you, like I said in the beginning, yeah, Mystique was was the superhero from X-Men who could turn into anyone. And that's what I was saying in the beginning, where you become your whole entire thing. Like, if you are a K-pop girl one second, then you're the anime girl the next second, and all those are you. But it just depends on what you are giving your attention to at that moment in time, okay? So the Space Princess, you're out of this world. You do things differently. Yeah, there's something unique about how you do things. And that's what people tell you. They're like, oh my gosh, like, I've never met anyone or seen anyone or been around someone like group number 2. They're the alchemist. They take something that was, like, just regular and make it into more. You take a rock and make it into gold. Okay, Midas touch. We have a rendezvous. They could tell people they had a rendezvous with you. Hey now, don't do that. We have workplace romance. Wow, see? So somebody you work with loves your work ethic, and they could tell people, oh my gosh, like, what I would do to pile number 2 if I got them alone, or if they gave me the time of day, or if they saw just how attractive they really are and how many of us in this office want them. Like I said, there could be some chisme, some gossip about you in the office or in your field, the industry, where people are like, oh my gosh, like, she must be doing this and that with the boss, in order to be so successful. And it's like, no. Yeah, there could be bullies around you that makes you have to be in your bully era as well, Always haters wherever you go. The universe is talking to you. The universe is always talking to you, because they think that you could be so like, always catching angel numbers on the clock. You could be the friend who's like, it's 11:11, make a wish, and people are like, huh, what is that? And you have to explain to them what 11:11 is, and now because of you, they know what angel numbers and stuff like that is. That you could be that kind of person with the signs and clues. Or you could tell people you sometimes have to pay attention to certain symbolism that you get in your life. Like, if you see, like, okay, some people would see, like, oh my gosh, a rabbit for the whole week, and not look into what a rabbit means or what could be coming for them. But you're the kind of person who sees a rabbit, and just for funsies, you look up what a rabbit means, and therefore that's how that could be telling you. You could see a rabbit, and that tells you to play lottery numbers, certain lottery numbers, because for whatever reason, rabbits are, making you think of a certain thing. And for other people, they will see a rabbit and not do anything about it. But because you follow your intuition with the Queen of Cups here, and you look into the things, you look into things. You don't look at it at surface level, Now, because you looked into what a rabbit meant, you knew what you had to do. while they don't, and not because you're further along than them, because you're reading into the signs and clues. Now you're someone who's an industry plant and didn't do the hard work. Ciao. Now we have marriage. Wedding bells are ringing. Bells will be ringing. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. What song is that? My baby's gone and I have no friends to wish me in once again. Anyway, it doesn't matter. People are telling you they want to marry you, okay? That's what they're saying. That's the gossip, the chisme, okay? People are telling other people they want to marry you, that you're marriage material. And it's funny how it looks like she's kind of wearing a veil in this card here. So it's kind of like double confirmation. Rendezvous, people want to, okay, people want to wife you up. People want to you up. Okay. What else are people telling others about my group twos, please? What else are they telling people about my group twos? Okay. We have a photograph, looking at your photos, missing you nostalgia, making new memories. So some people could be showing you photos because people are always saying, oh my gosh, I miss my friend, or I miss this person, I miss that person. And people are like, who are you talking about? Like, we've heard you mention this person so many times now. And they pick up and show people pictures of you. So they could have photos of you they show people. Or they just look at them in their spare time. We have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Yep. That's all those things that people that they're telling people about you. You represent all these things for this person. Stability, security, permanence. Yeah, growth. And they're telling people that I'm going to marry this person. I'm going to be with this person forever. Like, they're just talking you up, as they should. We have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. So if some of y'all stopped this reading and went and watched group 2 or watched group 1, then this card came out in group 1. So maybe another conversation or another confirmation. Maybe you guys need to have a conversation with someone. You've been avoiding a conversation with someone, and that's what this person's out there telling people. Because you're in separation. Wow. Because you're in separation, this person's telling people, oh my gosh, she's avoiding me, or he's avoiding me. They're not dealing with our, relationship. They're avoiding, they're still mad at me. So we have sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. So this person's telling people they miss you, that they're not with you right now, that you're out there taking over the world, taking on the world, and they're just here. All they could do is talk about you to whoever they're talking to you about. We have photograph. They're looking at your memories. They're looking at your photos. Reminiscing over. I just saw 3222. So yeah, they're telling people that you're not calling them, or you guys aren't dealing with your issues, or they aren't dealing with the issues with you. Something about that. Okay. At the bottom we have the Phoenix. Yeah, go watch group 1. Go do that, because this came out of group 1. Yeah, do that. That's what I have for you guys, though. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the divine family. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. If this is the last time that you're seeing my face, or I'm seeing your face, then I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading, and I will see you in the next one. But yeah, this person's definitely saying they miss you. They want to talk to you, okay? So yeah, and yearning. They're unsure of their future with you. They're telling all your business, child. Anyway, love you guys. See you in the next one. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. If you chose the victim card, then you are in the right place. And this is going to be a reading about what does this person, your person, whoever you're watching this reading about, what do they tell people about you? What do they tell others about you? So they're having a conversation or bringing you up in conversation. What are they saying? Now, if you don't have anyone, or they don't talk to you about people because this is someone who's like a sneaky link, or you guys aren't fully in each other's lives, then what would they say? Take it as it resonates, okay? So with victim, they think you play the victim sometimes, okay? That came through immediately when I pulled the card in group in the intro. Now we have prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others, okay? Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. No, they think you're the victim. Like, I don't care what the card is saying. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. They think that you play the victim. So there could be bad blood here. There could be some unresolved issues here. They think that you're about to play victim and they want to rescue you. Because rescuer came out. These are too many. I'm not taking that one. The one on top I'm going to take. It says, provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay, so they tell people, they could be out here telling people that they've rescued you, or you rescue them. Interesting. We have lover and seeker. Interesting. That's all I'm gonna take from here. At the bottom we have what? God. Oh gosh. I can hate God a million times. Play God is coming through by Katie Turner. We have benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's something here about you being, I'll keep this card out, or keep that turned over like this. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So you could be someone who saves people who are victims, because you know what it's like to be a victim, which is why this person could be like, oh, this person's always trying to be a victim or trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho is what I'm hearing. This person always trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho and save somebody. And they could be saying, it doesn't have to be a bad way. They could be saying it like a cute, they always want to save people, you know, they're the saver, they're the martyr kind of thing, which was group 2's thing. But we have a lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So they're telling people they love you, okay? So for y'all, this person is telling people they love you, that you're their lover. You're mine, 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 mine. Lover. They're telling people that you're their lover. They can be like, oh, they're telling me, oh my gosh, you want to hear about my new girlfriend, my new boyfriend, my fiance, my wife, my husband. Like, you know, they're telling people all about you. Now we have seeker, the thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. So you're a seeker of truth, a lover of life. You're an adventurer. You're someone who loves adventures, loves learning new things. It's giving Sagittarius vibes. You could be someone who likes to take long journeys, long hikes, long treks, okay? I don't know, hiking can be important. I heard also, is it skiing? Skiing can be important because this is giving me skiing down like mountains of snow. Or I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world they do ski down mountains of sand as well, I think. Don't quote me on that. Could be. I feel like I saw it in passing like a movie or a show or something. Yeah, you're just very adventurous, and you guys could have met while traveling. Something that's coming through. Only taking it if it resonates. But they tell people you rescue them. They could have been a victim, or you were the victim. They tell people how they rescued you. You rescue them. It's giving meet cute, guys. It's essentially what I feel like I'm trying to say. It's giving meet cute. I was in my victim mode, and this person just came and saved me, or they were in their victim mode, and I just came and saved them. Like, victim mode could be anything. It could be you almost slipping and falling, and this person, you fall into their arms, they catch you. It could be you walking by on the train or the bus, and the bus jolts or stops very quickly, and before you can hit the ground, this person catches you, kind of vibe, you know? This person just fell into my arms, you know, is what they tell people. Like, just the, you know, like a very romantic, very out there, embellished kind of story about you, you know? Is what I'm getting. This person just likes to chat, okay? Because why are you telling people about your lover? Like, do we actually call them that, though? Like, I want to know, does this person actually walk around saying, do you want to hear about my lover? Like, I would run. Like, sir or ma'am, no. Not when you call them that. Like, no. And we should have known that Taylor wasn't going to stay with that man when she called him her lover. Like, who we don't use those words anymore, people. Like, call me a soulmate, okay? Call me a girlfriend if you must. But don't walk around calling me a lover. Like, please. Like, it's giving Niall how he calls his fans, which I do consider myself a Niall fan. He calls us lovers. I'm like, Niall, please. Like, boy, please. Like, please. Like, no, we don't do this. We don't call people that. Okay, so if they tell people about them, that you could sometimes be the victim, or like I said, it's giving the night you met. Okay, the night we met is coming through by Lord Huron. So they love telling people all about how you guys met, is what I'm hearing, okay? They love claiming you, essentially. They love telling your love story, how you met, what they love about you, all that good stuff, all that good. Wait, hold up. Interesting. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Chariot. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And we have the victim mentality card coming out. Guys, stop playing. Something here about being a victim, but saving, not being in a victim. So this person could be like this, they could tell people, oh my gosh, my person's been through so much in their life. My friend, my lover has been through so much in their life, but they have never stayed in that whole victim mentality. They saved themselves if they had to, you know? I'm hearing Cinderella from Cheetah Girls. I don't want to be like Cinderella, sitting in the dark, oh, dusty cellar. Maybe you didn't have a prince coming to save you. Maybe you didn't want a prince to save you. Maybe you wanted to save yourself, and by doing that, this person, like, I guess, praises or just kisses the ground you walk on. They grovel after you because you're someone who's been through so much, but you still love to experience life. You still love to be present. You're not someone who gets stuck or lost in their head and becomes this person who wants everyone to feel sorry for them, you know? You free yourself and others from victim mentality, okay? But for some of y'all, I do think somebody out there saying something that you like to play victim. And that could be the ignorant people who think because you've been through traumas and you speak about those traumas, or maybe because sometimes you get sad or sometimes you get depressed. Oh, this happened so long ago, get over it. It's like healing, mourning is not linear. It doesn't matter how long something has happened. It could be one moment, one sentence, one phrase that pulls you back into that moment. So healing, you're never going to be fully okay. You're never going to be fully healed. It's like I was talking about with a friend a while back. She lost her father recently. And I think she asked someone at school, because she ended up breaking down in school because her father had passed. And she asked, like, how does it get better? And the lady was basically like, no, it doesn't ever get better. You know, you are becoming a brand new person dealing with this pain. So, for example, she lost her father. She's never going to be someone who has a father again. She's never going to be someone who has a father again. She's never going to be, she's going to walk through the rest of her life being a fatherless child. And she has to learn how to be that person now, you know? And that's what you basically did. But when you walk around and say, oh, this happened to me, and you speak your trauma and to relate to people, everybody's like, oh, you're trying to gain sympathy, you're trying to be a victim. Nobody's trying to be a victim, but this did happen to me. It's a part of my story, and I'm going to use it to help me and maybe help others. Is essentially what I'm trying to say, okay? So you don't stand that victim mentality where you let it trap you and hold you back. You let it propel you forward, okay? I'm sorry I went into a whole rant. I just hate when people do that. But, oh, this happened so long ago. Why don't you get over it? You're never going to be able to get over it. It's a part of you now. You're now someone who doesn't have this in your life. You're now someone who have this taken away from you for other instances where you may have been, violated, stuff like that. You're now that person who will always have that scar. And it doesn't matter how much time passed, how much healing you think you do. All it takes is 1 second for you to fall back into that, you know? But that's what I'm saying. This person's like, you have been through so much, and now you kind of like pulled yourself out of the pit. But I do think there's still a vibe of this person speaking like you're meet cute. Like, oh, I rescued her. She almost fell, and I caught her in my arms instead. We have the Queen of Cups. Someone who's very deep feeling. Like, you be in your feelings, like, and that's just the kind of person that you are. Like, I'm hearing, like, you walk around smelling the flowers and telling everyone, oh, these flowers are so beautiful. Like, the forever optimist is giving, like, a princess kind of vibe, where you walk around, and in those stories, those princesses have been through a lot, and those princesses are always, they lost a parent, or they're just, like, they have fallen on hard times kind of thing, or they need someone to help them. But they still walk through life with grace. They still walk through life with a positive attitude. They don't let it turn them sour and bitter. And that's the vibe that I'm getting from you, is what this person tells people about you. You still wear your heart on your sleeve, no matter how much you've been through. So you stop and smell the flowers. You get everybody else into their feelings. So it's kind of like, it's giving lover girl. That's what it's giving. Where you walk around just in your soft girl era for your whole life, and nobody would know what you've been through, because you just still have this kind, feeling, bleeding heart for everyone, despite what you've been through, and despite that it could have turned you hard. You're still willing to throw your heart back into the ring. You're still willing to throw your heart back to people. You're still willing to show that you care. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Be this happy-go-lucky person. The Chariot card, you're very determined. I'm hearing hard-headed. You're determined to get what you want. You're determined to be successful. And I'm hearing, I just want to be successful. That Drake song, I think what's his name was in there too. Is it Tremaine? Trey Songz? I think it's him in that song. It's Drake and him. Then we have the Hangman. You're someone who can easily see things from other people's perspective. This is kind of giving me where you're thrown back into the past, or you have like relapses where you thought you got over something but it brings you back, you know? Or you can easily fall back or easily relate to someone. So it's kind of like you meet someone who may have lost their father, and you lost your father. And it kind of like takes you back. You're able to see things from their perspective because you went through that pain. And when they're going through it, it feels like you're going through it all over again with this Queen of Cups here. Just checking the clock. Because people start coming home and then there's noise. I'm trying to finish before all the noise, the riffraff come in. Can I get one more card? Thank you. We have the Fool in reverse. Interesting. I don't think it's supposed to be in reverse though. I want to see if I get another card. Can I get one more card, please? The Fool in reverse just didn't feel right to me. Because we have the Seeker, the Fool should have been upright. But sometimes in the deck, when you put it back, another card that represents the same kind of thing comes out to kind of confirm, yes, it was supposed to come out. Okay, here we have the Seven of Wands. I kind of feel like you're someone who can get yourself out of slippery situations. You're someone who's going to fight your way out. That's what, yeah, now the song is coming through from Hamilton, where he's like, it's hurricane. In the eye of the hurricane, there's quiet for just a moment. My mother was sick and she was holding me. Like somebody was dying, but like his mother was dying, but she was holding him. So he's like, I wrote my way out. Wrote everything down far as I can see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the world had their eyes on me. And a total stranger moved by my story, something like that, where people are moved by your story. You walk around telling your story and people are just like, wow, like I just want to hold them, I want to pinch their cheeks, I want to take care of them. So I do feel like in a way this person does see you as a victim based on what you've been through, but it makes them see you as someone who is so strong they want to take care of you even more because of that. So I do feel like you are someone who tells your story. Because that hurricane song from Hamilton is a part of the play where he's like, he's in a hurricane now because what he said, his words got him in trouble. But because he basically said, no, this is the part of the play where I think he is cornered by Madison, Jefferson, and Burr. And they say, we know what you've done. We're going to tell everybody. And instead of him panicking and being scared or letting them have anything over him, he tells his whole sordid tale in the Reynolds pamphlet. Okay, have you seen this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair and he wrote it right here. Damn. Yeah, so you're definitely someone who uses things to your advantage. You can slide your way or speak your way or talk your way or charm your way out of any situation. Because here we see a Seven of Wands where people are trying to fight him, but he has this confident smirk on his face. He's like, I'm gonna win anyway. And it's giving me Zorro. That's his name, right? One Piece. Where the episode that I was watching yesterday, where he had like, I think he was fighting mad people in the bar scene, the first episode, and he didn't even use his swords, bro. That's the thing about it. He has like his 3 swords. He didn't even use them to beat them. He used like just his hands and the people's weapons against them. So it's kind of like you are not intimidated when you are, I guess, under, pressure from other people, or you feel like you're backed in a corner. It's kind of like I'm hearing nobody puts the baby in a corner. So this person is telling people, oh, this person can get themselves out of a slippery situation. You could be good at fighting, but you don't back down. Like you're very confident. You're like slick, but in like a cool way, you know? We have the Chariot. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I haven't really gotten into what that means. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Can I get a clarifier? I'm hearing like, if you don't know, to get a clarifier. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have to work very hard to be good at what you do. Like where other people put so much effort into being relatable, they put so much effort into being spunky, they put so much effort into being liked. I don't think you have to put too much effort into doing that, into being empathic, into being someone who everybody just gravitates towards. Where other people work so hard to be likable, you don't have to work hard to be likable, because you know what it's like to be on the outs, to be left out, to be a victim, essentially, to be someone who, I'm hearing a motherless child. You know what it was like to be this kind of person who didn't have a home. And now, just because of your experiences and what you've been through, you're able to be more relatable to others. Okay? It's funny how we had a Pentacles clarified by a Pentacles. Interesting. But yeah, the Hangman card here, you're able to see things from another perspective at like the drop of a dime, on a whim. Like you're not someone where it's hard for you to play devil's advocate. It's quite easy for you. You know, like if someone is telling you a story, you're able to see someone else's perspective. Or like I said, if someone is telling you, oh, I lost this kind of person, I lost that person, you're able to step into that energy, step into that, oh, like, and it takes you back to, oh, when you, or it takes you back to a time where you were feeling similar emotions, kind of thing. So, you know, when it's like, it's giving me like, oh, what is the vibe? I'm hearing a phone ringing. Could be another apartment. I can't find the perfect example, but it's just giving, I'm hearing the closest I can get to it is, you know, like when Raven had her visions in Raven, That's So Raven, and how she like she was paused in time, and we just saw the camera zoom into her eyes, and she's like stuck in her head right now, and she's a scene is playing before her. It's kind of like you get sucked into a different reality, you get catapulted back into a memory, and it's kind of like you're paused in time, and it told her that vision is done, or that scene is done, or that time lapse, or that memory is done. You're stuck, and then when the memory is done, you leave. And I think that's the kind of vibe that you like. So maybe you can get like, you stare off into space because you get lost in a memory, and that this person's telling others about you. You get lost in a memory very easily, but it's definitely given that you're able to kind of put yourself in everybody's situation, and then that's what makes it so likable and so lovable. And while this person's just sitting here giving you a glowing review here, while they want to be your lover, okay, child, because you know they're just giving you a glowing review. Is this what this reading is? But yeah, you're spry, you're quick on your feet. I feel like as well. You could be someone who's very athletically inclined. You're very good, like, you know, I'm hearing hand-to-hand combat. You know, like you could be someone who's very just physically fit. Period. Like I said, it is giving Zorro for real, where you're just like good at fighting. Even it doesn't matter how many people you're up against, you're good, you're gonna get your way, you're gonna come out on top with this Chariot card. And it looked like he's bored. Like, so it's like you're like I said, you don't have to try very hard to be liked, to be victorious, to be successful. Because your particular life experiences like set you up. Instead of it setting you up for failure, it set you up for success. Or you just said, I don't care what I've been through, where I come from, I want to be successful. It's giving, what's his name? Luffy. He was a little orphan, no mom, no dad. And he said, I'm going to be the king of pirates. And people were like, oh, people laughing in his face, laughing him out the room. And that boy never wavered. He never trembled. He never hesitated. He's like, I said what I said. I'm going to be the king of pirates. And that's just it. And that his full belief in himself and his experiences and what he's been through is what made his crew want to follow behind him, you know? Because he was unwavering in who he was as a person. And that's kind of who you are when they tell people. Who are you? I like this, group 3. Okay, what's next? We're going to get some of these cards. Like, you're just so unapologetically yourself. And even though you could play the victim card, you just really don't. We have the living legend. Yeah, this person considers you a living legend. Like all these characters from these animes that we watch. It's like, wow, like we see them and we watch it and we can get fully immersed in their story, their tale. Like, I feel like you're a good storyteller. And which is why I feel like you use your trauma in some kind of way to help others. Because you're a good storyteller and you're good at using what you've been through to help other people evolve. Like it said, You prevent people from being a victim because you heal them. You may be the healer where you're the healer for other people where you didn't have a healer, you know? And I just saw 2111, so 111 can be important. What do people tell? What do they tell? What does your person tell people about group 2, please? We have the mother. You would make an amazing mother, which you know fits because we have the Queen of Cups here. That they want to get you pregnant. They want to impregnate you. They could be telling their little dusty friends like, "Oh, I can't wait to have a baby with her or a baby with him." We have the snake charmer. What we not gonna do here? Like I said, you're very charming. It doesn't take much for people to want to follow behind you, which is giving Luffy. Because like the episode that I watched, I only watched 1 and 2 so far. Like the real one on Netflix. The, what do you call it? Live action one. And the way like Zoro and what's that girl name? I be forgetting her name. They kept denying, I'm not gonna be a part of your crew. I'm not gonna be a part of your crew, just to end up a part of his crew and saving him and them saving each other kind of thing. It's kind of like because they believe in him so much, you know, because he believes in himself so much. So it's kind of like it's hard not to fall into the trap of their charm when they're just so unapologetically themselves, you know. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. You're a snake charmer. You charm people where people are like, oh my gosh, snakes are so this and that and da da da. You're able to charm even the snakiest of snakes. Okay, so you could be someone who's good at like charming anyone, even if they're a bad seed. Okay, everyone likes you. And we have the beach babe. I have never gotten this one before. So you could have a banging body, which I did say with the whole 7 of Wands. So you have 7 coming out twice, which is the card like victory. So you're just like very victorious. And here we have the Seeker coming out again. I know you're lying. We have the Seeker. You could have like a very, and that's what I was saying with the whole princess fairy vibes, or more princessy than I said fairy, but now we have a fairy coming out. Like your soul's like very sweet, you know. I feel like I'm hearing mild-mannered or very quiet kind of. I'm hearing when you have to be or when you need to be, but maybe not all the time. But it's kind of like mild-mannered. You know how to get what you want. You know how to be quiet. You know how to, you know, slip into the background. Or just, you know, it's giving, what is it called? Malleable, shapeshifter. You're able to be who you need to be to get what you want and go where you need to go kind of vibe is what I'm getting here. But you go about it in like a very sweet, innocent, wholesome kind of way. Or people are unsuspecting of maybe the snake or the wolf that lies beneath. There's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. People are just seeing the sheep, not knowing there's a whole wolf underneath it, and that kind of gets them in trouble because the wolf could eat up this whole 6 swords here, you know? I mean 6 wands. People are seeing him by himself, solitary on his own, thinking he's going to be an easy competitor, an easy feat, an easy prey, and he's just smiling confidently because he knows he's not. Child, this person just be talking you up. Who is this? Who this is? Okay, we're gonna move on now. Yeah, you look good. Like, yeah, you could have like an amazing beach body. Doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine. You look good in a bikini. You just look good in a 2-piece. You look good in brown panties, okay? And this is basically what she's wearing here, brown panties. Isn't this the masterpiece? Oh no, this is a living legend. Like, you're a legend. Are these 2 flipped over? Okay, one more. They're just like, I know this person's gonna be a legend one day. Like, I don't gotta wait until they're dead and gone to tell them that they're gonna be a legend. I'm telling you right now. So we have rekindle, an old flame returns. This could be an old flame that's bigging you up to people, telling them that I had the best person in the world on my side, and I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna get them back. Okay. We have magnetism. Yeah, that's you. I think I said that already. There's a gravitational pull to each other. This person's like, I just couldn't help but be drawn to this person when I first met them, when I first saw them. I couldn't stay away. I was like fully entranced. And look how we have a fairy here. So there's something about fairies. You can have like fairy spirit guides. We have a fairy in this card too. I don't think every card has fairies though. But I'm seeing all the fairies in this one because we have a fairy over here as well. So this person could maybe feel like they're always in a trance when they're around you. I'm hearing you're resilient. We have soulmate. Oh, didn't I say don't call me lover, call me soulmate? Like that, though. Stop playing. You have found your romantic counterpart. This person considers you their soulmate for some of you. If you're watching for someone who's the more romantic, because these cards are more romantic in nature. So if they don't resonate, then don't take it. But a soulmate is not always a lover. It is someone who's like a friend. You have many soulmates. Some are friends, some are lovers, some are family members, you know. Oh boy, we have twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul. This person tells people that you're their twin flame. People tell them they're like, they have to be my soulmate or something, and they don't even know what twin flames are. Like, they're my twin flame, my soulmate. You could have them so, like, you know, just like triggered, not even triggered. You have them so mesmerized, they have to look up, like, why do I feel so drawn to this person? And they may have found the archetypes of like twin flame, soulmates, and like they're telling people now, oh, this person's my twin flame, they're my soulmate, all kind of stuff like that. I just can't stay away from them. I just can't. They're like a little fairy. They have me under their spell. They sprinkle me in fairy dust and I'm ready to fly away with them. Okay. What does their person tell people? Wow. So everybody just trying to marry my people, my group 1, 2s, and 3s, because what we not gonna do? Child. Okay. They don't want to fall out. They said leave it. You have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. This person could have given you a promise ring. I'm hearing for some of you. With wedding rings, they tell people they're going to marry you one day. You're going to be their person, their lover. Child, it's time for me to go. You're going to be the mother of their children. Yeah. And you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Because you're so regal, so graceful. You could be like small and compact and dainty. So they want to kind of protect you. They want to rescue. They want to throw their heart into the water with you. We have heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. And I'm hearing perfect by Ed Sheeran in my head. Yeah, they feel like when they met you, they found the lock to their key. They found the key to their lock. Who knows? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Either or. Like, they just open up in a way that when they're around it, they don't open up around other people. Like I said, they're willing to throw their heart out to you and reel you in with it, you know? To lavish you with love, care, attention. Now we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a one night stand who wants more. Okay, and they're telling people all these great things about you, and not even in hopes that you're gonna, you know, feel the same way back, but they just feel so strongly towards you. That they want more than that. They're like, oh, they had a, you know, a little fling with you, and now they just want more than a fling. Okay. For others of you, they know that you have many options. They know that you're highly sought after. They know you're very desirable. Okay. They know you have the snake charmer, because snake charmer could be seen as something else as well. Because men have snakes, you know, and if you're charming snakes, they could think that you have a lot of suitors in that kind of way, or you just charm their snake. Okay. We have decision, unconventional, string along. There could be something unconventional about your relationship with this person. Maybe they're not supposed to want you. It could be forbidden. Let me get one more card. Because now I'm paranoid someone's going to come in the middle of this reading and I'm so close to being done. I'm so close. We have paradise. Wow, paradise. This person feels like they're in paradise when you... Paradise by... love you more. So when I'm with you, I come alive. Dun, 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 dun. Take me down to paradise. Dun, 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 dun. Paradise by, what is that guy's name? I don't know why every time his song comes through, I can't remember. Is it? Oh, and it just came and left. That's so rude. At the bottom, we have engagement ring. Wow. So yeah, this person is dead set on making you theirs, giving you a promise for an engagement ring. They are telling people, this is my person. I don't care whether they have told you this or not. I'm telling you, they're telling people that you're the person they're going to marry. That's it. We have engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. They're telling people they're completely devoted to you, hopelessly devoted to you, okay? I'm hearing hopelessly devoted from Greece. Bazzi, thank you. B-A-Z-Z-I, Paradise. I'm sure y'all already know because that song is very popular in its day, okay? But keys on a ring, they tell people you have so many options. They want to be one of those options. They want to be the only option you choose. With the keys on a ring and heart with the key, they want to be that one key that unlocks your lock. They don't want you, you know, they want to be that one key that unlocks your heart. With 2 heart imageries here. They want to rescue you. You know, they want to throw you their heart and reel you in with their heart, you know? Because if someone is drowning, you're throwing them your heart, you're going to be in the middle here, that's where your head's going to go. And you're going to be love drunk on them, kind of, you know? So they want you to want them as much as they want you. Because they're just so magnetized by you. They're just like, I'm telling people, like, why doesn't she want me? Why don't you love me? Tell me, baby, why don't you love me when I make me so damn easy to love? Hey, why don't you need me? Is that Beyonce? Why don't you love me? I don't know. They could be asking people, why don't you love me? Why doesn't she love me? Why doesn't he love me? I make me so damn easy to love. Dag. Like, she's giving soulmate, twin flame. Why doesn't she love me back? Like, we had a one night stand, I want more. Why doesn't she love me back? But they definitely want to be the only key to unlock your heart. That's it. That's all. Okay? They're telling people they're gonna marry you one day with wedding rings and engagement ring. They're telling people you have so many options, but they just want you to want them. Okay? They could think you're stringing them along as well for some of you. Or like I said, with a one night stand, they know that you know that they want more, but you're kind of giving them the runaround, okay? And then with Paradise, they take you to paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. Now with the Sprite here, the fairy, whatever, I do feel like they get lost when they're with you. Like, time vanishes. The concept of time is not a thing when they're with you. They want to be with you all the time. Being with you is paradise, but they want to stay forever and not leave, okay? Boom. That's what I have for you guys. I'm so glad I got to finish this reading before anybody came home. Yes, Lord. Yes, Father. He always with me. He's with me. Okay? He's with you too. He's with us. But yeah, this person, you take them to paradise. When not with you, I feel alive. This feel like paradise. But that's what I have for you guys. That's what your person tells other people about you. This was a beautiful reading. Like, I don't know. This might be my favorite. Like, out of group 1 and 2 was good. But this one here, oh, this person is smitten. Okay, blown to smithereens when it comes to you. But they think you're daring, bold, sexy. You have a sexy stare is what I'm hearing as well. You dare people to try you. I don't know. I just keep thinking they have all these things to say about y'all, but I'm done. Okay, left me channeling over. Thank you. If this reading resonated, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Child of the Divine family. Love to have you. If you like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. It's my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is the last time you're seeing my face, I'm seeing your face, then that is fine as well. I'll be sad, but it's fine. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading, and I will, as always, see you in the next one. Bye.